So today we're going to be discussing 12 reasons why women are attracted or want to be intimate or want to have relationships or just basically overall just attracted to people who do heinous crimes. This has always been like something that I'm like, why do these women write these people that have done all these things in prison? Why are they trying to get with them? Why are they sending bikini pics to Chris Watts after everything that's going on? Well, we're going to be talking about that today. Before we get into this video, I do want to let you guys know that this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere, in your everyday life, in the grocery store, in your home, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance on hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. Now, we have talked about this kind of thing a little bit in other videos and like Chris Watts and stuff like that, but we're gonna go all out today and really discuss 12 reasons why I have found that women are attracted to serial killers or, you know, people that do these crazy crimes, because it's kind of like, okay, girl, get on Plenty of Fish or Match.com or something like that. Like, stop. Just please stop. Before we get into it, I do want to remind you guys, in case you missed my last video, that I am going to be slowing down during this month especially. It is the holiday season. If you guys don't know, I typically do 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel, and 2 videos a week on my second channel, Casually Christina, on Tuesday and Thursday. Make sure you guys have your notification bell turned to all if you guys do not want to miss a video from me, because I'm not really sure how much I'm going to be uploading right now because I got Christmas shopping and family and all of that stuff, and I really want to be able to be present with my family during the holiday season. All of you guys were really supportive when I talked about it in my other videos, so thank you so much. Also, I do have a Patreon if you guys are 18 and up and you guys want to join my Patreon group. I will leave that linked down in the description box. So, okay, I found an article. I was watching videos. I was researching, trying to figure this out, because if you guys don't know, tonight the new show is coming on television about the Chris Watts story. So I'm going to be watching that, and it made me thinking about Chris Watts and all these women that write him and send him bikini pictures and profess their love to him and all this stuff. And you're like, why would these women do that? Like, you know what he did, okay? He even admitted it, okay? Like why? Why? Can't you go to church or school or, you know, Walmart or somewhere, have your girl or your homeboy hook you up with somebody, girlfriend? Like, why? I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. So, like I said, I've been researching and I found this really good article that gave 12 reasons why. So we're going to be discussing this article today, and I will leave the article as well linked down below in case you guys want to go and read it. So first I'm going to read this. What is it about serial killers that makes them so appealing? The photos of these men may appear on a daily basis in various media outlets, so the women may be acting on a conscious or unconscious desire for secondary fame. Also, serial killers can be charismatic, smart, or cunning, risk takers, and focused, all qualities which could explain their ability to attract and trap so many victims in the first place. Those qualities can be appealing in a partner as well. They may also be master manipulators, creating the image they wish to project and convincing others of its reality despite evidence to the contrary. They can be very good at playing different roles, with one being nice, seemingly safe, and trustworthy person. So that, I guess, is something that I've never really thought about. Maybe to some women, these men seem like risk takers and daring and brave if they'll do this type of thing. And my advice to you is, girlfriend, go and date you a pilot, okay? Go and date you a skydiver or a race car driver or something like that. That is all daring as well. There's plenty other professions or hobbies and stuff like that if you're attracted to that, but you know, to each his own. All right, let's get into number one, the first reason that they gave. Number one reason that women may be or are attracted to people who do these heinous crimes. The not so uncommon desire for the bad boy, particularly with more immature females. So I was definitely, whenever I was younger, attracted to the bad boy type. It's so bizarre because it was like, if a guy was like super nice to me, I had no interest. But if he gave me a challenge and a chase and, you know, called me the B word, I was in love. Like, seriously, Christina? Like, why? You know why? Because I was damaged and I had my own issues. That's just me and my personal story. But now for me personally, I'm definitely attracted to kindness, generosity, compassion. You know, the bad boy thing is not even for me, but I know a lot of people are still attracted to that. Even men are attracted to the bad girl type. Have you guys been attracted, or are you attracted to the bad boy or the bad girl, bad man, bad woman? You know what I mean? Type. I mean, most of us have been there, okay, if we're not still there. So let's move on to number 2. Attraction to deviance, which can trigger in the brain the release of the neurotransmitter norepinephrine, which itself increases arousal and attention. In other words, the deviance of the relationship can be felt positively. So that is interesting. The deviance, which can trigger in the brain the release of a neurotransmitter, norepinephrine, which itself increases arousal and attention. In other words, so in some people, the deviance of these crimes actually releases something in your brain that makes you aroused. Wow, that is nuts. And that seems like something that's uncontrollable. You know what I mean? Like, what if you just were aroused or like attracted to and you just couldn't understand why? That's crazy. That's crazy. That sounds like, I'm telling you what, y'all. Food releases the neurotransmitter norepinephrine in my brain. But I'm gonna tell you what, when I see a cheesecake or I see a sweet potato casserole, baby, I'm like so attracted. Okay, so the third reason is hybristophilia. Now, hybristophilia, Lord, I can't pronounce that word, is a condition where an intimately arousal is linked to a partner who acts out against society via outrage and crime, is one scientific reason why women might be drawn to serial killers and even in some cases have romantic relationships with them. So this is actually a condition where women are intimately aroused and is linked to a partner who acts out against society. A condition. What does that mean? A condition. All right, number 4. Feeling she can change him. Yeah, I'm looking at y'all. I know some of y'all are in that right now. Y'all been there too. Lord knows I've been there. Okay, let's. Oh, I ain't pointing no elbows. I ain't pointing no elbows. Number 4, feeling she can change him, which also partly explains the general desire for bad boys and or that he is simply misunderstood and had an unfortunate childhood or lacks sufficient self-control. Okay, I can understand women trying to have compassion to a person, trying to figure out their mental patterns or what kind of childhood they have. I am really big on psychology. I love knowing the brain and the thoughts and the reasons why people do what they do. But if a person does these heinous crimes to many people or one person or whatever, like, and you want to change them, I have to, make me understand that one. I don't, like, that's a hard one because it's like, you know, especially if you have a personality that wants to help people, I get it. But at the same time, wanting to help someone and wanting to be in a relationship with someone is 2 totally different things, okay? You guys tell me. I know some of y'all have been in relationships. You think you can change somebody. I've been there. Lord, I'm not just, I ain't pointing the elbow at you, but in the viewfinder is pointing right back at me. Okay, Lord knows. I thought I could change people. And people have been in relationships with me and thought that they could change me. But nobody is going to change until they want to change, until they have the desire to change. So that's very interesting that women might think that they can change a person that does these heinous crimes. Number 5, and the one that I cannot even believe that I didn't think about before reading this article, is one word: fame. women, according to this article and the studies that they have done, and I know that, you know, there's situations with men and stuff too, but this article is specifically about women, and we've talked a lot about, you know, male, you know, people that have done this, that, you know, women write them. So that's what we're talking about. Not trying to leave anybody out here. It's just a subject. But fame, they want to be in the spotlight. They want to be that woman that saved him. They want to be the one that's got his back and that's there for him while he's down. And they want to be in the media and in the spotlight. And it's like, girlfriend, there are so many other ways that you can, you know, do that. Like, be famous for, you know, inventing something, right? Or saving somebody or something else, you know, like, why? Y'all tell me what y'all think about that down below. All right, number 6, seeking a safe and controllable relationship. Now, I know for sure about this because whenever I was younger, in my, you know, in my older teen years, you know, 18, 19, 20 and stuff, before I ended up going to prison. If you guys don't already know me, hi, my name is Christina. Whenever I was 21, I was sentenced to 3 years prison in the state of Florida. I've known women who loved, like, if one of our homeboys got, you know, locked up, they would start writing them, and not as a friendship type of way. They wanted to be in a relationship with him because they knew where he was at. They knew when he was going to call. They knew, unless he was messing with an officer or something, that he wasn't in a relationship with somebody else or cheating on them or whatever, which men can still do that, and women, while they're in prison, because they can be writing other people, getting visits from other people, whatever. But just the act of being able to control or feel like they're controlling the relationship because they're on the outs and the person that they're, you know, dating or in love with or whatever is on the inside. So, but like, girl, like, I'm just thinking about the women that are doing this with these type of men, like, girlfriend, no. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that, like, if you made a mistake or a bad choice, you don't deserve love too. I mean, come on. Y'all know I am the queen of bad choices and mistakes. And I always say bad choices and mistakes because those are two different things, okay? If you choose to do something, that is a choice. That is not a mistake, okay? A mistake is an accident, in my opinion. A choice is a choice. So, like, people do deserve second chances, but I don't know about this. It ain't my type. It's not my type, okay? Number 7, mental instability. Now, I believe this is a good one, okay? Some of these women, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, I don't know them personally, I can't say, you are probably mentally unstable if you're writing them in a romantic way. Now, I do know some people write, you know, people that are locked up for these heinous crimes because they want to get information or they want to, you know, help them or pray for them or whatever, be supportive, whatever. But when you're doing this because you want to be in an intimate relationship with them, I don't know. I definitely would agree that there's probably some mental instability there. All right, number 8, feeling of being special in that he chose her of all the women seeking him. That's a very interesting one too. You got to think about, like, Chris Watts has hundreds, if not probably thousands of women writing him. And so if he chooses one, then she feels special, like, out of everybody writing him, he chooses me. But I still say, girlfriend, wouldn't it feel so much better, you know, if you got into a relationship or you found somebody that loved you and respected you and all that here on the streets, and then he chose you out of all the women that's out here, out of the 7 billion women on the planet? Like, I don't know. That's just, I think that goes back to the mental instability too. Number 9, an involuntary psychologist would say that the male's aggression is an attractive quality to women. Survival against attackers. I can totally see that too, because back when I was mentally unstable, back in my younger days and stuff, and I was doing all the crazy stuff that you guys know and heard about, I was really attracted to bad boys and that almost like that aggressive nature. And it wasn't like I'd wake up in the morning and be like, you know, hey, call me the B word because it, you know, makes me happy. But it was like something about that aggression was attractive. And Lord, did it get me in trouble. Goodness, it did. So much trouble. My attraction to, and I think a lot of that for me had to do with because I didn't love myself. I didn't value myself, and I didn't respect myself, and I didn't think I deserved anything better. So I was, you know, the aggression was almost like a comfort zone because I don't know, you guys. What do y'all think about that? You tell me. All right, number 10, the novelty of it and the attention getter. So yeah, I definitely see that. I think that goes back to fame, the same thing, wanting to be, you know, famous or wanting to be, you know, in the spotlight or getting attention from this person that has all of this noise around them and the media talking about them, and you getting to be the one that's by his side. Number 11, potentially financial in terms of selling the story or the killer's memorabilia, though likely infrequent as an explanation. Now we know this is true because there's people, I've had people message me and tell me that you've, you know, wrote Chris Watts or whatever, and you trying to get information, or he's told you things and stuff like that. And I can totally see that being, but see, this is the difference. This article is about people that are intimately attracted and romantically attracted. But I can see why people would like want to write like Chris Watts, maybe get that piece of information like the author of the letters from Chris Watts did, you know, but that makes sense. So, okay, you're writing them because you're trying to get something out of it like that, something you can sell to the media, something you can profit off of. And number 12, fascination with wanting to understand darkness, with these men often posing as something of a mystery. At the same time, photos of them in the courtroom and in prison often don't show them being frightening. I guess I could understand this too, because Chris Watts' story would not be so talked about, researched, videos made, books wrote, if people weren't fascinated by what goes on in the thought process of somebody that does a crime like that, or some of these crimes. Because I think for the vast majority of us, we don't have those types of thoughts. Like, those thoughts don't even come into our minds. So then when we see somebody who has done a crime like this, we can't wrap our minds around it. Like, how could somebody do that, right? Like, how could somebody do these things? You know, I don't even want to see my baby boy cry. So I could definitely see the fascination about the dark. But I personally wouldn't call it fascination for me. I would call it inquisitive, wanting to understand. And I do think it's good to get out reasons and the thought processes of people that do things like this. So maybe we can see, you know, signs in people as they're growing up or as they're getting in their adulthood, and maybe it's a pattern. And if we don't study these types of things, then we can't figure out the pattern to maybe stop things, save people, help others, get people help, and stuff like that. So I don't know. There's 12 reasons according to this article. Wanted to have a conversation about it. By the time you guys see this, this will be Monday, so the Chris Watts show will already be over with. You guys let me know if you watched it and what you thought about it down below, and if you want me to review it for you guys. Other than that, as always, please, my loves, do not forget to like this video. It's a free way that you can help your girl out. And until next time, I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.